You is coming back to Netflix on March 9th with Part 2, but one character who will not be making a comeback is Malcolm, played by Stephen Hagen. He was chopped into pieces by Joe, known as Jonathan Moore, Penn Badgley, after Joe panicked he was the one who had killed him. Malcolm actor Stephen Hagen spoke exclusively to Express.co.uk about the odd memento he kept from the set. As a pretend university professor in London, Jonathan Moore believed he had gotten away with murder. This was until his new acquaintance Malcolm was found dead in Jonathan's flat with a knife through his chest. Not remembering anything from the night before, Jonathan was worried he had killed Malcolm and needed to dispose of his body. He took Malcolm to a warehouse and cut him into pieces before dumping his body, but the killer had kept one of his fingers as a souvenir. Actor Stephen said he kept one of his character's dismembered body parts after he wrapped filming. He told Express.co.uk one of his favorite moments was the costume fitting. When they said they wanted to do a costume fitting, I asked where we were meeting. A car picked me up and took me to Savile Row and we walked into two places. They bought 2 suits. Then we went to Jermyn Street and bought some shoes. I was like, oh my god, this is brilliant. I definitely felt like Malcolm for a second, getting to throw some money around, he said. He added, I got to keep a cast of my finger which was cut off. I have got that on the mantelpiece. It's on the mantel beside. My son made a candle out of his hand when he was younger, so we have got his baby hand and my baby finger beside it. The star also opened up about what he found most challenging about filming his scenes and embracing the character. He said, I found it difficult not to burst out laughing at some of the stupid things Malcolm comes out with. There's a few speeches about what he thinks about rich and poor people. But on top of that, which I didn't realize, that voiceover you hear on the show is being read by Penn's stand-in off-camera. So when I'm doing the scenes, I'm not only acting with Penn, I'm acting with his voiceover as well, which is really strange. You can hear the voiceover saying all the comments of what he feels about these horrible people, which is quite hilarious at times. The director was good at saying forget about the voiceover or listen to it, as it's all to do with timing. He praised Joe actor Penn for directing him on how to get used to the voiceover. He added, the most challenging thing would have been trying to figure out how to act with Penn and the voiceover at the same time. It was that thing of you're doing a scene and you can hear those innermost thoughts when you are talking to the person. This doesn't happen in real life, so that was definitely the challenge. But strangely, after a few days you get the hang of it and it becomes second nature. That's the great thing about Penn, as he knows what works and what doesn't. You Season 4 Part 1 is on Netflix now. Part 2 will air on March 9th.